Well, good morning, my beautiful people. How are you today? I hope you're finding time for some exercise and for some fun. Now we'll continue our discussions on compound interest and money arithmetics generally. We have discussed how to calculate simple interest. We have discussed how to calculate the compound interest. I've also taught you how to calculate the compound interest using a table. When you lay it out in a table format, it helps you to keep all your parameters in view so you don't confuse the numbers. Thus far, we have also discussed from the point of view of savings and borrowing, calculating the interest on our savings, calculating the interest on our borrowing, and then we calculate the interest element. We have also calculated the amount. What we have not discussed is repayments, especially as it relates to borrowing. When you borrow from an institution, usually you are obliged to pay back, and many times these payments are made in installments. So if you borrow some amount of money for say 3 years, you'll be expected to pay over the course of 3 years. So at the end of each year, there's an amount you would pay, and it will still attract interest. So this beautiful day, I'm going to be discussing that. And we start that with a simple question. You can think of this in terms of mortgages or short-term loans. For instance, a man borrows 900,000 naira. These questions are in your practice pack, remember? So just refer to it to get the details. A man borrows 900,000 naira at 8% per annum compound interest. He repays 92,000 naira at the end of each year. How much does he still owe at the end of 3 years? Let's state out the relevant amount from this question. The principal, the amount we borrowed, is 900,000 naira. And our rates, 8%. So our repayments, periodic repayments, is 92,000 naira per annum. From this question, you have been told to find how much he owes at the end of 3 years. So we calculate in the first year, we need to find how much interest 900,000 would attract in 1 year, which is principal times rate times 8 over 100. This would give you 72,000 naira. So this is the interest. This is the interest element. That means at the end of the year, based on our compound interest calculations, this man is now owing an amount which is comprised of the principal and the interest. Remember, amount is calculated as principal plus interest, which gives us 900,000 plus 72,000, and this is 972,000. This is how much he owes, even though he borrowed only 900,000. When you calculate the interest and you add it, the new amount is 972,000. And then we are told repayments. He repays 92,000 naira per annum. So that means at the end of the year, let me write it as repayment. At the end of the year, is going to pay 92,000 naira, which we are going to subtract from the amount. Do you get that? Whatever he owes, he needs to pay down on it gradually. At the end of each year, the man is going to pay 92,000 naira. So you would subtract 92,000 naira from the amount he is owing. And in this case, we are saying the amount at the end of the year is 972,000 based on our computation. And the repayments is 92,000 naira. If you subtract that, you have 880,000 naira. That means in year 2, this amount becomes the principal. Do we understand? At the end of year 1, based on that transaction, you have taken cognizance of how much you borrowed. You have calculated the interest on it to be 72,000 naira. When you add the principal and the interest, you have 972,000 naira. And then it makes a repayment of 92,000 naira. This gives you a balance of 880,000 that he is owing. In year 2, you start all over again based on 880,000 naira times the rate 8%. And you do this, you will get 70,400. 70,400 naira. For us to find the amounts, 880,000 plus 70,400, and this is going to give us 950,400. This is the amount he is owing at the end of year 2. Again, it will make a repayment. This is the second repayment, which is 92,000 naira. You will subtract it from the amount he is owing, and that is going to give us 858,400 naira. This is how much he is owing at the end of year 2. Now we move on to year 3, and you have the principal now is 858,400 times 8%, and that is going to give you 68,672,000. Our amount again, principal plus interest, that's 858,400 plus 68,672, and that would give us 972,072. If we deduct our repayments as usual, the amount is now owing will be 835,072 naira. This is the amount. So the answer to that question, at the end of 3 years, this man is owing, after 3 years, he owes 835,072 naira.